My name is Cindy and I came to Becky's Bar because I needed some change to call my group meeting Better Choice. It's a meeting about social issues and we have friends in that meeting that talk about foster care and how many parents need justice in the juvenile court system.
Oh, my name is Andy. Oh, is that right?
Correct, and we have a long road ahead of us for social change, you see. I was in a domestic violence relationship and my children were removed from me, you see, by a social worker and the police. I had no fairness in the juvenile courts because the juvenile courts gives no protection in the courtroom, you understand.
I understand your feelings because I have sisters and I understand how they feel.
My ex-boyfriend Bill was a very angry man and he would yell for everything, and I had a child. CPS took my child and gave me no fairness in the juvenile courts. The agency started in Cook County, Illinois. The juvenile courts and many organizations and lawyers have tried to make changes, but the United Supreme Courts want to leave the old laws the same.
I am glad that I asked you to dance with me here at Becky's Bar.
I had called my group leader named Mrs. Bossel because I wanted to let her know that I am still going to attend the meeting. I have friends.
Who are your friends?
My friends are Canada has a little girl named Becky, and other members are Jojo and Bubblegum Maggie, Nokoda and Bluebird, and she has her bird on her shoulder, and Carmela, Backpack Ben, and he always carries his backpack, Carrie, Amy, Angie, Lulu, and some new members, Marlo. We keep getting new members. The meeting has his political injustice for parents and many parents who are poor and no family member help who may become victims of the juvenile court's procedures. Mostly women been discriminated on these issues. I don't know who is innocent or not, but I could tell you there is no kind of fairness in the juvenile courts.
Tell me more.
The juvenile court's procedures have closed courtroom and the door is locked on the parents. The social worker uses hearsay and does not need facts or really any kind of evidence. There is a bench judge and no trial like setting jurors. They give you a plea bargain to follow a plan, but if you submit to the plea plan you are telling the courts you waive your rights. Also, if a person was found innocent in a criminal court you still have to face the juvenile courts.
The juvenile court's procedures give no parents equal protection of the law and no due process and discriminates parents' rights.
Correct. I have a web page where people can view my page, www.cindythemovie.net. I made these dolls and my main doll is Cindy. She is a political doll. These dolls are made in the United States. The cost for each doll is $19.99 plus shipping on delivery. My email is cindythemovie@hotmail.com. These dolls are handmade in the United States. I also will be selling Cindy coming soon at a local department store. I decided to raise donations for my cause and make chocolate chips cookies. The cause is $10 per bag and they are homemade right from my kitchen. If any wants the cookies or doll, they need to pay the author Gloria Guerra and mail the money order or check to P.O. Box 1212, Alameda, California 94501. There is no refund.
I hope the public could understand and donate to your cause as well. The public should start donating so we could start this action on educating parents on these issues.
The agency social service gets their grants from CAPTA and federal state funding to keep the system the same. There are so many children that are in the cracks of the system and we need change for those parents and children who might just be caught in the cracks of the system.
I agree, but most people are not aware of what is really going on in the juvenile courts system.
Without changes, many innocent parents and children will be kept in the foster care system and some may never return back to their families. The government, Congress, and our local state representative needs to change some of the welfare institution codes to protect the rights of parents. The government needs to look at this, but the only way now we can make changes is through the people's votes. The more votes we can get through the people, we can make change. This is the local and state and federal issues. We need to get a proposal for juvenile courts procedures changes, and each state needs to come together just like Occupy group members to make a better statement. 99%.
We need more jobs and better bank system and people rights protected with their families' rights in the juvenile courts procedures.
I wonder, will the juvenile courts procedure will ever change?
We the people.